What is up, guys? Wolfgang here. So today I want to talk about mouse switches. I've been testing these out for a bit. I bought the ROG Chakram X for about 2 or 3 months now, and I mostly bought this one to test out new switches as I was interested in getting into the field. So I got some thoughts I want to share. Now real quick, none of these brands is sponsoring this video. These thoughts are my thoughts and my thoughts alone. I purchased everything with my own money. Now, real quick, getting into it, the Chakram X is very similar, if not identical, to the Chakram original. Most difference is these 2 extra buttons down here on the thumb rest part. But yeah, for the video on this device, check out the video up over here. And yeah, most of my thoughts are pretty much the same. Only issue is my the battery doesn't charge on this one, and I was too lazy to fix it, so I bought the new one. As I said, this mouse includes the 2 additional buttons here on the thumb area, as well as some calibrations for different mouse pads. Has the same great replaceable mouse switches as the original one had, and well, the analog stick is a little bit different, which I did not expect, but yeah, it works fine still. It's a bit more concave, so it'll help you have a little bit more grip on it, at least as in my opinion. Now, this mouse has received a lot of flack though, because not everyone has long fingers. So for me personally, it's not that hard to reach into the analog stick and use it, but some people don't. Some people have issues or can't reach it as easily. So depending on your hand, this may or may not be a great mouse. As a negative, I guess it is very similar to the original Chakram, so it might not be worth the price for you, the price increase. If you can get a cheaper Chakram, you might want to get that, and that's it. Now, for some people, the 4 buttons here on the right are a bit too much, and it gets annoying and hard to control or understand or keep track of. For me, it is the exact amount that I want, so I'm very happy with this. The mouse is on the heavier side. This could be a con or a pro, depending on what you prefer. This is exactly the weight I'm looking for, so I'm happy with it. Well, there's still no multi-device pairing on a single receiver, so that means if you have like the ROG Falcon as well as this mouse, it's a receiver per device, so yeah, your USB ports are going fast. Especially someone like me that has Logitech mice as well as gaming stuff, and yeah, it becomes a lot. At least the Logitech stuff can pair through a single USB receiver, so I'm happy. But yeah, these guys still don't have that. I don't know why, but it's a thing that happens. And well, maybe the last negative is regarding the quality of my previous mouse. So I believe the USB-C port may have been broken because it doesn't charge. It still does turn on so long as it has battery. It is soon to die, I'm pretty sure. Last time I checked, it had like 25%. I'm hoping to have it repaired, but the point is that I had this mouse for about 1.5 years and it broke. So who's to say that the quality of this one isn't any different and it'll only last 1.5 years? So yeah, that's something to see long term. This mouse is great for people with larger hands and the heavier feeling mice. But the main purpose of this video, I wasn't going to make a video of a repeat mouse. The main purpose of the video are switches themselves. Now, I don't really want to open this yet and not reveal the surprise, but I bought several switches to test with this mouse, as this mouse does allow you to switch them out, funnily enough. And it comes with another set. Now, this is the original set that came with it, and there's another one inside the box, which I was too lazy to pull out. But I bought a couple pairs, so I bought a couple from Kaihl and one from Huano. Kaihl, as far as my understanding goes, is like the better manufacturer for these things. And so we have, for example, we have the reds, we have the blacks, and we have the blues. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the blacks are very tactile, the reds are kind of in the middle, and the blues are supposed to be a bit more muted. Now, these are really cheap, so if you want to do the same thing, it'll cost you around like 20 bucks, and you'll be able to test all of these out if you want. At least for the switches. The mouse itself is a bit more expensive. But yeah, so I bought these all from Kaihl and these from Huano, which these I believe are box whites, if I'm not mistaken, that's the name, white dot. And so yeah, I'll have all the links in the description if you want to purchase the ones I bought. But I did a lot of testing with these, and I noticed that the Kaihl switches required a bit more force and the clickiness was not as satisfying, which is interesting. The default ones felt pretty garbage, to be honest. They're all right. They're good mouse clicks and everything, but after comparing the Huanos to all of these, I gotta say these Huanos are amazing, at least for my preference. Everyone will have different preferences and that's totally fine. But for me personally, yeah, these Huanos are the best. The white dots, their clicks are very satisfying. They don't require too much force, and yeah, they're really enjoyable to use for me personally in gaming. Perhaps wouldn't be the case in an office because they are a little bit on the louder side, but I really enjoy using these, and this mouse gives me the flexibility to, if I want to change my mind in maybe a week, I can easily grab any of these switches and switch them out and have new switches. This is great for durability, at least for the switches part of it, so that's amazing. Great idea from ASUS, even though they've received a lot of flack recently for the whole motherboard stuff. And well, now the ROG Ally with the new BIOS update that auto installs apparently and reduces your performance at 9 watts, so that's a bit annoying. But yeah, I honestly do enjoy this product from ASUS. It gives you a lot of flexibility with all the buttons and the analog stick and the customizable switches or interchangeable switches. So yeah, I think this has been a great purchase. Let me know if you guys have any preference between these if you buy them. And yeah guys, that's been it. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe button, and bell icon to get notified. Thank you very much for watching guys. Have a great day.